Special episode today on Harry and Meghan. Did the monarchy really say this to them?
And also concerns and conversations about how dark his skin might be when he's born.
Who is having that conversation?
We just saw an extraordinary interview given by the royal family to Oprah. Did the royal family really make this remark?
Concerns and conversations about how dark his skin might be when he's born.
Did the royal family really make this remark? And if they did, in what context and why did they do it? In most body language videos, they talk about the hand movement, the scratching of the face, the pointing of the toes. Today we're going to talk about speech analysis and context analysis. Because if you know what they are saying and why they are saying it, in what context they are saying it, you will be able to do a better read on the situation. We, the common people, we have no issue with interracial marriages. In the case of the British monarchy, they prefer to keep the skin white and the blood blue, and that's why very often they prefer to have internobility marriages. For Meghan, it was very inconvenient that her parents are divorced and her mother's half African American, which I don't have an issue with. But in the case of the British nobility, you would understand that they would have preferred someone else. So if Meghan married in and everything's fine and hanky-dory, no issues. But once they don't like her, that is when the issue is going to start. So that's the context that you need to take note of.
So specifically, did you make Kate cry?
No.
So where did that come from?
The question was, did you make Kate cry? The first thing is, I ask you, the viewer, have you made your mother cry before? Perhaps, when you live together for so long, there might be instances and that might be quarrels and altercation, and you might have made someone cry and someone has made you cry. That doesn't mean that she's always making Kate cry. She looked at Oprah and she said categorically, no.
So where did that come from?
With a tight smile, with an upturned tight smile. You know what that means? It means I'm very tired of answering this question. I've been muzzled. I can't say a lot. That's why I give a tight smile. But, she continued to say,
Oh, no, the reverse happened.
The reverse happened. So what she's pulling into her visual right now is an instant where Kate made her cry. Okay, so the point I want to make is this. When you are in an argument or you're in a conversational battle, you bring in all the relevant facts to support your case. Just like in a court, your lawyer will bring in all the right evidence to support you, and the prosecutor will do just the opposite. Okay, so in this conversation, you'll hear her use words like
True.
Everyone in the institution knew it wasn't true.
So why didn't somebody just say that?
The institution, instead of using the word monarchy. This is a very distancing language, and in fact, it's very incriminating. Instead of calling the monarchy, they call it the institution, like a mental institution. So that is very telling.
You knew all along, and people around you knew that that wasn't true.
Everyone in the institution knew it wasn't true.
So why didn't somebody just say that?
It's a good question.
Speaking to Oprah, the Duchess of Sussex described a world that left her isolated and feeling trapped.
I remember so often people within the firm would say, well, you can't do this because it'll look like that. You can't, can I go and have lunch with my friends? No, you're oversaturated, you're everywhere. And I said, I've left the house twice in 4 months. I'm everywhere, but I am nowhere.
So Meghan went on to use words like, they didn't allow me to visit my friends. She used words, the institution. She used words like, I just don't want to be alive. I was told by the institution that I couldn't get help because that would look bad on the institution. How dark the color of the skin of my Archie is going to be. And you could also tell that her husband feels the same way when he said, we are trapped in the system. My brother, Prince William, and even his father are all trapped in the system. Okay, so these are very telling words from our speech analysis to say they feel very, very stifled in the system. One heartwarming consolation we all can see is that they are holding hands right now, and I know they're into this together, because if a prince is willing to give up his royal position and go to California. I think they're madly in love. I wish the couple all the best, but this also reminds me of a few people who are willing to give up their riches and glory to live common lives, to feel normal. One of them would be Jack Ma, who gave up his seat as a chairman of Alibaba, and he wants to pursue his dream of teaching, just be an ordinary teacher or be a singer. And also we have heartwarming news that one of the world's richest ladies, a former spouse of Jeff Bezos, Mackenzie Bezos, has married school teacher Dan Jewett, if I pronounce it correctly. They just want to live ordinary lives, normal lives. Well, not that ordinary, they're still rich, but they want to live ordinary lives. And, that's what we call it, the pursuit of happiness. Go watch that movie by Will Smith, The Pursuit of Happiness. All of us are chasing certain types of success, but it always boils down to this last part, which is, does it make me happy? Okay, if we're chasing for money, ultimately we're hoping that money will make us happy. If we're chasing a certain pursuit, a dream, a passion, we just want to be in the domain of happiness. I want to thank CBS and Harpo Productions for using their clip, and if you want to learn more about body language, subscribe to this channel, because we're going to talk about paranormal activities, about ghosts, extraterrestrials, and occasionally we talk about high profile events like this. I'll see you in the next episode.